That wasn't as cool. Hold on, I'm gonna do it till I make it.
Yeah.
What's up, guys?
Okay, scoot over a little bit. Lord, I pray that you please help us to do this video.
Anyways.
I'm praying.
I was just... Jesus, I'm sorry.
Yeah, forgive her, Father. Alright, guys, what it's... there goes a blooper.
Hi, guys.
Don't put it that close to your mouth.
Hi, guys.
You know how loud that
I can show you wondrous things, such as the rush when you run to the king. Come to me, under my wings. Love is a font that I wrote to you in. Love is the road when you run from your sin. Open your eyes, let the sun do its thing. Lay us under the light.
What is up, guys? It's Jaden and Emily here from Saving Souls. You know the vibes. We're here doing this video pretty much about who we are, how we started, what we represent.
What we represent.
What we represent. I had posted a question thingy on our story, and a few people asked a couple questions. You know, I was like, what do you guys want to know? So,
No way.
yeah. So we're going to answer these questions and just talk a little bit about how we got started, and yeah.
Wow. I'm so excited for this video. Are you excited for this video? I'm so excited. Take it away.
All right, let's start with the most obvious question. How did you guys start? How did we start, Emily? Do you know?
So back in 2003, came out the womb, you know.
Yeah. Anyways, no. So pretty much, 2020. So I had met Emily, and she was like really big into vintage and Depop and all that stuff. So she got me into that, which got me into sneakers again, and started realizing sneakers are still popping. Yeah, that got me back into sneakers, and I started seeing that people were making money. I was like, yo, this is crazy. I was like, you could make some serious money out of this. And
I didn't believe in Jaden in the beginning.
she did not believe in
Not
me
at
at all.
all.
She was
It took months for me to start believing in Jaden.
yeah, she was like, yeah,
Just
okay,
kidding.
whatever.
Well, okay.
No, we're not kidding.
But
She-
in shoes, yeah.
in shoes, yes, in the shoes, yes. But I was like, dude, I want to get started doing this, but I didn't have any money. What really got me into it was Emily and I had exclusive access for Mocha ones. And when I said I didn't have enough money, I didn't have enough money to buy the pair. She did though. And here's the crazy part. For months and months I was seeing pictures oh, coming out, whatever, and I was like, bro, I want these so bad. And long story short, she gave them to me, and they're my favorite shoes now, my beaters.
So I got them for retail.
Yeah, she got them for
But
retail.
I didn't have money either. I dropped the 180 for retail, and I told my mom, because she could see my bank account at the time. She was like, Emily, that's a lot of money. What are you doing? And I was like, don't worry, Mom, I'm gonna resell them and make money.
So she was gonna sell them. She was. But then she was like, nah.
I never was. I never was gonna sell
So
them.
you lied? Lord have mercy.
Listen, I had to keep it a secret.
Lord have
I had
mercy.
to keep it a secret. It was a good surprise, though, wasn't it?
No, but if your mom's watching
You
this,
weren't expecting.
apologize.
I'm sorry, Mom.
I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Sorry, Mom.
Pretty much whatever, I got that shoe, and I was I started really paying attention. I never had enough money to buy any shoes, no shoes. Long story short, spring break last year. It hasn't even been a whole year since we started this.
No, I know.
And so spring break last year, I was visiting my aunt in Dallas, Texas, and we were at a disclosed location. And I walk into that disclosed location, and there was a University blue Jordan 1 high that was released a month before then, I believe so.
It was a few weeks, I think.
Or a few weeks, yeah, and it was just sitting there. So obviously they probably got a late shipment or extras, whatever. And yeah, so my mom had gave me money for the trip. I had enough money to buy that shoe. And that was when they were at their all-time high. Because I think they dropped down. No. They did drop down. There's still a lot, but they did drop down. I sold it to a store owner at an event the next day for $420. $181 to $420. I was like, hey. I was irresponsible money at the time, so I was like, oh, I just made $300, let me go buy myself a $200 shoe, But whatever, that's pretty much what got me started. So then I just started, quick flipping and stuff like that, and I was trying to hit on these releases, and I don't really know what I was doing, honestly, it was hard in the beginning because like when you have enough money to buy one shoe, you know, it's pretty tough because it's like in this business it takes the money to make the money. So it's like I had enough money to buy one shoe. That means I can only sell one shoe and make, you know, profit off one shoe, and then I have to keep going and going and going. But yeah, that's like pretty much how we got started. I'm not going to take you guys through the whole timeline, but that's how we initially got started.
It's been like a year almost
A year.
And we do want to say too that since Jaden started with such a small amount of money, and you know, we're young, we don't have business experience and stuff like that, we made a ton of mistakes in the beginning.
Yeah.
And we're like kind of just now coming out of that. Like the past few months we've been coming out of that, like mistake making, like so much. It's so easy to get so excited about the profit you make and just go and spend it, and then you forget that like
Not me, that's
you
her.
can't spend that, especially when you have such a small amount to begin with. You have to take like every dollar into
That's
consideration.
her. She'd be buying all the shoes, not
Okay,
me.
you know what?
But yeah, no, it is true though. Like just like anything, you know what I mean? It takes a lot of practice and a lot of like learning, making mistakes. You know,
need
like
to learn budgeting better.
And-
we are now.
with pretty much anything, like your L's, you gotta take them as lessons. You know what I mean? You learn as you go, especially something that like I didn't have somebody like next to me that was in the business already, like what's it called, like coaching me and showing me and helping me, whatever. It was kind of like gotta figure it out, you know. And by the grace of God, like we did. And so what she's saying, like, you know, recently, like past few months, we came to the like realization, like, okay, I think we made every mistake you could possibly make. Like there's no more mistakes to be made. Like we messed up so many times, you know. So yeah, let me go into the next question. How did we build connections? Building connections, honestly, it has to come to the point where like you prioritize your relationships that you have with people
Like over money,
over, yeah, like
especially in the beginning.
for example, like let's say a really big reseller like comes up to me, right, at an event, and he's trying to like buy all the shoes I have, right, and the prices that I had them at, I was set to make, you know, $50 a piece, right, and then it adds up, right, but he's firm at a price point where I'm making $25. I'm like, dang, I can, you know, be like, nah, bro, it's fine, like I'll just go sell them somewhere else or whatever, right, or I could be like, you know what, I'll make the 25 a piece, right, but then I have this person whenever the time comes to vouch for me and say, oh yeah, that guy's a legit seller, I bought this many pairs off of him and he gave me a good deal, whatever, and you build that connection, you get what I'm saying?
The more connections you build, the bigger your business grows.
That is true.
And the bigger connections that you make, the faster your business is gonna grow too.
Facts, because you never really know who you're talking to, you know what I mean? Like,
True.
I know you guys seen like those like social like experiments or whatever, and it's like someone will like dress up as a homeless person. You get what I'm saying, you know what I mean? Like they would do all this stuff and go as a homeless person and spend like a day out there, right? You know, the people that did give them money, like they'll be like, oh wait, you know, we're doing an experiment, here's $100, you know, just for being nice. But like that's an example of like you never really know who you're talking to, you never really know who you're shaking hands with, you know. So that's why you be genuine to everybody. It doesn't matter like I'm not with that whole like status thing, honestly. Like I've been to events where sometimes we're like the big boys hang with the big boys, and then, you know, the new beginning resellers, like it's like, you know, it's like we're all human, we're all here to help each other and stuff like that. We're all here to help each other grow. I don't like competition and stuff like that, you know. I think
you're gonna have that.
of course you're gonna have competition, like it's business, you know what I mean, but like the competition mindset and like, you know, treating people snobby because competition, we're like, nah man, like let's just be cool, you know. So yeah, connections are really important. Next question. Why did you unfollow me with the face? Listen, bro, I don't think I unfollowed you, honestly. I'll check, but I don't recall unfollowing you. But if I did it accidentally, I'll follow you right back, okay? Forgive me. Hey, no questions. Just want to say I love the name, the love you have for each other. Keep going up. Exclamation point, exclamation point, exclamation point.
The name, Saving Souls for Him.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Next one. I don't know, but I love your guys' relationship. It's goals for sure. And by the way, Jesus is king. I don't care. I don't care. Yes, sir. Jesus king. That was so dramatic. Yeah, bro. All the glory goes back to God, because we would not be here by ourselves with our own strength. All right, so let's talk about The name, saving souls. A lot of people are like saving souls for him. Who you saving souls for? Who's him?
Who's him? Who he is? Who that is?
Who that be?
Who that he? Call me Dr. Seuss.
I'm leaving.
Yeah. I came up with the name and
Humble yourself.
I came up with the name.
First of all, I did everything.
the credit. No, I remember when we were making the Instagram and we're like, what's a good name? And we were just thinking, and it's so hard. Like, if you've ever tried to come up with a name, it's so hard, like, for a business and stuff. But then it just came to me, and it literally just clicked in my head. And I was trying to do, like, saving souls for Jesus. And I was like, let's make it, like, a little subtle, you know? We just want to really bring the attention back to Jesus, like, with everything that we can, because we really wouldn't be here doing what we're doing without him.
That part.
And
Facts.
we just want to give him all the glory, so why not incorporate him into our name, you know?
Facts.
It's obviously like a pun, because saving souls.
SOLES.
Souls of the shoe.
Shoe
yeah.
soles, you know,
Or
huh? Feet soles,
soles.
yeah, that part.
Underlying, it means saving
Souls.
human souls
Human souls.
for Jesus.
For Jesus. Because in this business, like, in this sneaker game, there's not a lot of people that, you know, really, like, stand up for their faith, you know?
Represent
Jesus. You know, there's a select few amount of people that I know. And honestly, like, us, forget the sneakers, forget the money. Like, bro, like, eternity is real, you know?
Yeah, facts.
You know, God's word is true. And heaven and hell is a real place. So it's like, if we're in this business and we're meeting all these people and, like, at all these conventions, thousands of people and all this stuff, I'm like, bro, this is the opportunity, you know? Like, let's spread the love of God, you know? And not trying to shove, like, religion down people's throat or anything like that. Like, if you met us in person and you know us, like, we're not like that, you know? It's not like, hey, nice to meet you. Do you read your Bible?
You're going to hell.
Yeah, no, like, no, it's not like that. And a lot of
not
people
what it's
have
about.
got it wrong and have this misconception of Jesus, either because, you know, their family, like their parents used to force them to go to church, or because what the media displays, whatever. But honestly, we're not like us ourselves. Our walk is not even like religion. It's relationship with Jesus, you know, getting to know him and knowing his word and like seeing all this stuff that he's done for us in our lives. And like, you come to the point in your life where like, whoa, like, I really wouldn't be here if it wasn't for God, because it humanly doesn't make sense. And if you guys, like the people who know me, I say that a lot, like talking about like the business and the things that we've accomplished and like the things that we've done and been able to do, the hands that we've been able to shake, the people that, you know, we were able to meet, and the growth in the business, like humanly, it doesn't make sense. If you see like where I came from, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
all the glory really just goes back to God. And that's what we want to do, like saving souls for him. It's funny, you know, like saving your feet souls by getting you some fresh kicks, but also saving, you know, we have a mission to save people's soul, because God loves you guys. You know, he loves every single one of you. It doesn't matter what you've done and where you've came from and the childhood that you had and the things that you still do, you know, like God is love. And John 3:16 says that he sent his only begotten son to die on the cross for you because he loves you. Wow. So that's saving souls for him, saving souls for Jesus Christ. Okay.
We should talk about how, because that's
How
what
we
everybody's
met.
interested.
Oh yeah, everybody's like, oh my god, you guys are so cute, so goals. Oh my gosh, oh, you're so cute. How did we meet? Who's gonna talk about it?
On June 2nd,
Okay.
2020. Well, okay, so I moved to Florida.
Oh, you're gonna give your whole testimony?
No, I'm not. But I moved to Florida and I didn't really have any friends. I had a few friends, and through the algorithms of Instagram, Jaden followed me because we had mutual friends. Like, I had friends from here that went to school. And then he like swiped up on something on my story, and I was like, oh my gosh, we have a lot in common, after stalking his entire Instagram page, as I do. So yeah, we met on Instagram. Mutual friends.
Yep.
First day I laid my eyes on you.
Yeah, so I mean, pretty much we met on Instagram, and like we had a lot in common. Like, a lot of you guys don't know a lot about us. It's kind of funny.
That's true.
Like, she's a musician. She plays piano and she sings. I'm a musician. I play bass guitar and drums, and so that was something that we had in common. We both played at our churches.
Christ brought us together in unity.
Yeah.
And we worship Him in spirit and in truth together.
Yes.
We've been together, for like almost 2 years.
Almost 2 years.
It's like a little more than a year and a half. It's going by really fast.
All right, y'all. So that wraps up this sit down and question video about who we are and stuff like that. Any last things to say, Emily?
No.
Anyway, so yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. If you have any more questions, just hit us up,
Yeah,
DM us,
send us questions.
comment.
We'll
We'll do a part 2, man. You don't know, maybe. Okay.